Okay, so here we have yellowwood tree, and what's kind of fun about this, the Latin is Cladrastis kentuckiae, and there's lots of Latin names out there, but there's not very many that have Kentucky as its sort of pointing to its place of origin. There's lots that are like Virginiana or this or that, but this one has Kentucky in the Latin name. They have yellow heartwood underneath, that's where they get their name, but they have these beautiful dangling white blooms. This one is kind of a shrub form, so there's multiple stems coming out, but this will continue to put on height and probably grow 20 or 30 feet tall. This is a more graceful arching blooming plant compared to the evergreen that we planted before. You see this heavy root ball is wrapped in burlap, and there's actually a metal cage that goes around it too, and we're going to remove all those man-made features that they used when they were growing it, so that the roots have the best chance for growing into a new hospitable growing environment. So we'll take all that stuff away, and now we'll start the backfill.
Cool.
I do want to double check, Matthew, we might rotate that so that the least amount of damage is showing face forward. So we may rotate the whole thing 180.
Yeah, that's a good call.
We also, right now Matthew's checking that the root flare where the above ground trunk tissue separates from the below ground root tissue is even with the grade of the ground level around it. We don't want to plant too deep, we don't want to plant too shallow. Got it.
Hey, Matt, who picked out the trees?
Yours truly.
Nice.
These were, because it was a little bit on the fly, these actually came to us through another nonprofit called Trees Louisville. They're kind of a nice sister organization to us. We focus on planting trees in the historic parks in town, and their mission is more about canopy all over town.
Oh, cool.
Regardless of neighborhood, but we're focused just on these old parks. But we have a lot of good crossover and collaboration.
Nice.
So we were able to get these trees from them, and happy to get them in the ground.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
We've got asymmetrical crown with the bottom string.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I know it's like, feels like it's propped up, but I kind of like it. Just be careful on the backfill. So you see Lauren is pushing some really granular clay back into it. That's going to be lots of micropores for those roots to grow into, but then we're also going to compact it so there's not big air pockets down there either. So having that really loose clay is going to be better for this tree's surface roots to sort of get established. In the first year, it's all about overcoming the transplant shock, so as it gets irrigated, those roots will kind of slowly figure out what they're doing, and it's really year 2 and 3 that we'll start to see real growth.
Yes, like with our other trees.
Yeah.
They're starting to kick into gear.
So we put some oaks in, redbud, sassafras that I'm really pleased with. Gosh, probably about this.
Right when I started. Yeah, I remember that. We lost some trees down that way towards
Playground.
Towards Southern Parkway comes in. We lost a couple trees earlier this year.
From storms?
Yeah. One really like 40, 50 foot. It was a beautiful tree. I was like, damn. That's a shame. Hey, yeah, I hate losing trees.
This is
man.
nice though, how park-like it feels up here. Yeah. Our folks will enjoy it.
I know, it's funny. I tell people, go, where do you work? I'm like, I work at Airport Park. And they go, what do you do? I'm like, well, I work at the amphitheater. Oh, okay.
Put you on a lawnmower, driving a tractor.
My first job was cutting the grass here.
How cool's that?
When I was 16, it was cool.
Yeah, yeah, indeed.
You want to rate Matthew or Alex? It's my manager leaning tool.
Look at it.
Double. Yeah, so we'll leave these tags on just so if folks are curious and want to come look at it, but we'll GPS the site, we'll work together. We got to keep it irrigated throughout the summer, and I'm not sure where your water lines are in relation to this, so it might be that we need to access the gate once a week, we'll talk it through. We'll figure something out.
Sure.
That's what we did last time. Always happy to see Lauren in the water truck.
Heck yeah.
Well, Lauren got a promotion. Lauren
Huh.
is now doing only natural areas stuff. So she's out in the woods trying to maintain a healthy ecosystem, trails, and invasive plants and things like that.
Nice.
Thank you, Lauren. Thank you.
We think that this summer we'll likely be able to hire a seasonal person that can come out and just run the water truck all day.
Cool.
This would be a fun spot for them to come and
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It might take me 4 hours to do these trees.
yeah.
Exactly.
I can't get out until sound check's over.
That's even fun when we work up top. If you guys are doing sound check, you can hear and you're like, oh, I
Definitely.
didn't know that they're playing tonight.
That's cool. Many times we've been on that hillside and thought, who's that?
That's
That's
cool.
Cypress Hill, is that?
Yeah.
Dwight Yoakam? Who is that?
Wait, this smells like Cypress Hill.
Yeah. I think
Man.
one
What's the
time
Band
it really
Blackberry
was
Smoke
Willie
basically here.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Dude, I went to dinner with my dad the other day, and we were walking in the restaurant, and the young kid working at the restaurant was leaving doing a delivery, and he reeked a pine.
Uh-huh.
And so like I'm walking with my dad, and my dad goes, "He had on some odd cologne." And I was like, "Yeah, it was a little bit, wasn't it, Dad?"
That's a fun way to say that. I like that.
Yeah.
Very natural.
Right.
It smells very green.
Oh, the Mother Nature.
Exactly.
Another bucket up there. Yes. So when we put wood chips down, it's going to help with soil compaction. It's going to help with weed prevention. It insulates during the cold months. It retains moisture during the drought months. And then as these wood chips break down, we're going to see a lot of beneficial fungal organisms that are going to interact with the roots and provide nutrients for this young tree as it grows.
Man, did you go to school for this? Or you just learned it just on the job?
I just kind of learned it on the job, picked
That's
up
cool.
a thing or two
Yeah.
along the way.
Just
After
curious.
school, I started doing a series of jobs that got me to where I am now.
Right on, man.
Yeah, I did a conservation internship in upstate New York near Albany that was pretty formative for me, and it was some restoration type work.
Right.
They had some endangered species up there, so they got a lot of extra funding, and it really kind of launched my whole adult career. It's been
Very cool.
But then I did a lot of environmental education, outdoor rec, rock climbing, caving, stuff with kids.
I think that's
All right, good enough. And then we got these. Oh, we could talk about these for a sec, Brian.
Yeah.
Giveaway trees. All right, we got a couple giveaway trees for the fans. Over here we've got a tulip tree. This is the state tree of Kentucky. This could grow into a 180-foot canopy tree given the right conditions. They don't usually get quite that tall, but they're known for growing pretty straight and fast. It's actually in the magnolia family. They have these beautiful yellow and orange blossoms that look like tulips, and that's where it gets its name. It's also called tulip poplar or yellow poplar, but we've been calling them tulip trees. Liriodendron tulipifera. And then over here we've got a mid-story tree. This won't get as tall. This probably tops out at 30-40 feet in the woods. It's present in the woods in Iroquois Park and some other parks that we work in. And this is called an ironwood. Other names for it are American hornbeam, Carpinus caroliniana, and it's cool. Its flowers are catkins, and they're these dangly pollen-filled flowers, which are kind of fun. But yeah, it's another native tree. It's great for pollinators and birds, and yeah, a lot of good ecological services this will provide. So lucky fan that'll get the ironwood.
Lauren, gentlemen, friends of Olmsted Parks,
Good stuff.
and now friends of Cake.
That's right.
Thank you all so much for providing our two newest additions to our natural area here in the back of the
we try to go
amphitheater.
the distance.
yeah.
Are you going for speed?
You guys, you not only did you try, you delivered. So
Yeah.
thank you all very much. This will be something this is our legacy. This is what we leave behind after us.
Exactly.
Thanks, Kate.
So,
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
indeed, thank you all.
Piece of cake.